Even on a hot summer day, Jackson Square is alive with action. But recently, inside the St. Louis Cathedral, a determined group of city leaders gathered with one focus: to reduce the gun violence plaguing the city. Everyone is feeling the pain, and thus everyone can make a difference.
Live, learn, and love. Those are things that every family should be able to do safely in the city of New Orleans and throughout Southeast Louisiana. It should be something that people demand and expect, not hope for.
Crime Stoppers is hoping a summer campaign of increased rewards will be a significant step. If you can anonymously help solve a homicide, the reward will now double to $5,000. A non-fatal shooting reward has been increased to $3,500. And Crime Stoppers President Darlene Cosenza says for the first time they're offering money for the guns, too.
You're not turning in a person, you're turning in a weapon. That's a lot easier to separate yourself from. So if we can do that $1,000 and get that gun in, it's immensely important to the investigation process.
And maybe providing information about a gun will lead to more.
And if they can feel empowered about taking it and giving us a gun, then maybe the next time they'll give us the name and the individual, and they'll take the bigger step.
Lawrence Williams III spoke of his son, Lawrence IV, who was killed outside of a car basketball game in January. His dad says he went to see some friends at his alma mater and was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
If there was ever a young man that you put principles, integrity, and character in, and you said, in spite of being a typical 18-year-old, Lord, if you was able to give me another child, give me that same child. That's who Lawrence William IV Bell was.
Crime Stoppers is also inviting people to participate in their Project Good Samaritan campaign, as clergy from all over the area will pray for a more loving community. You can take part by sending in your own prayer requests to help unite and heal. Prayer forms can be found on a link at the Crime Stoppers GNO website homepage, crimestoppersgno.org. And there will be 2 special days of prayer on July 10th and August 22nd. And on those days at 12:30 in the afternoon, church bells will ring out across the city as the Archbishop is asking everyone of all denominations to spend 5 minutes in prayer. And with clergy from Project Good Samaritan, Crime Stoppers will stream their prayers and devotions live on their Facebook page, hoping that you'll join them to lift up citizens and change hearts.
Our praying together is important, first of all, to help people understand that when they have information and they do not share that, they really are contributing to the violence and the continuance of violence.
It seems like we can't seem to get ahead. The most important part is that we know our NOPD and the other law enforcement agencies are doing their very best, but we can't seem to advance and curtail these crimes that are against our citizens. That's the most important part about being part of a community, is feeling protected and safe.